All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Forging Futures, where David and I are going to have discussion with people who have been there and done that so that we can get there and do that.
Absolutely. I'm David. This is Bryan. Welcome to our show.
What we're going to bring you guys is some value, right? Most of my development is due to podcasts, listening to podcasts. I've gone from spending so much time listening, consuming. I want to start creating and trying to build something. So our intention here is just to document the journey. By no means are we where we need to be or where we're, finished, but we're striving for it. So
Yeah, we're both young in our 20s, and we've had some big successes thus far in our journeys, but it's just the beginning, and we know that it's the same way for a lot of you guys, and we want to kind of collaborate with a lot of people and bring value from them and their expertise and what they do and bring it to this channel so that we can learn along with them and continue on the journey, forge our future.
100%.
Yeah. So I guess with that being said, there's a lot of things that entail, your situation, your particular situation, whether it's looking for a new job, you're kind of stuck, or maybe wanting to start a business, or maybe you want to become a salesman. But it all starts with the basics, and that is, what is your goal and what are you wanting to achieve? So, the nitty gritty of it is you need to figure out what you really want to do. And it doesn't have to be a passion. It just has to be something that you can do and do for a long time. Alex Hormozy says, the riches are in the niches, and I don't know if that's his quote, but anyways, I think that that's true. So you got to find, one thing and stick with it for a long time. If you just bounce around, then you're never going to have success in anything. It's going to be, you get the short feel good, and then you fall off when you go look for the next shiny object. So on this channel, we really want to dive deep into what that looks like and how you can implement a lot of different things in your life and how to really make a big difference for yourself and for your family and your future. So I guess with that being said, Bryan, what are some more things that you think are important to starting out?
Yeah, just to kick this off. So the first thing David said was be intentional with your goals and have something set in stone that you can work towards. Some of the things that have helped me is I ask myself before any decision, is this going to get me closer to my goal, or is it going to take me farther? I think I actually got that from you, and I've been doing that with a lot of my decision making. And but yeah, you need to have the bigger picture figured out before you can determine what you need to do to get there.
How do you think you need to go about choosing what it is that you want to do? I mean, how do you know something is going to work out?
I would say through your life experiences, you can figure out what you like and what you don't like. I certainly, the way I grew up, I know what I don't like. I don't like having to question whether or not I can afford this outfit or going out tonight or that stuff. And that's something I dealt with when I was younger. So our family, they're always crunching pennies, trying to get the most out of every dollar. We weren't spending money. And I saw that, I recognized it, and that's what got me set on the fact that, hey, I want to be so rich, why don't I have to worry about that stuff again?
Yeah, so when it comes to making a decision or maybe changing the trajectory of your life, what do you think are some important things to think about when it comes to making that decision?
I'd say just to be aware that anything is possible. I've heard that quote. Everyone's heard that you can be anything you want. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people are stuck in this bubble, and until they have someone like what we intend to do and pick them up out of the water and show them the way, you can really do anything. So
yeah, I agree. I think that a lot of it boils down to belief and your convictions. I know that for me, like when it comes to deciding whether or not I should do something, I have to be totally humble and, just put myself in a position kind of outside looking in and think, if I do this, is it really going to work out? And until you have that certainty and that true conviction, don't even think about doing it. But once you do have that conviction and you know that it's going to work out, then you can absolutely, by all means, go for it. And I think that, anybody will have a lot more success doing it that way.
Essentially a kickstart is what we're saying. So there's a lot of gurus out there by no means are we gurus, but we have gone from that point A to point B, and we've got some good direction going. So just to publicly announce it, what's the direction you're heading?
I would really like to have a multi-million-dollar company that does multi-million dollars in a single year. The vehicle that I'm going to use for that is construction. I've been in construction pretty much my whole life, and I've had a few other businesses as well. But construction is something that I know really well. And if you know something, there's a guy, he makes $10 million a year cutting hair. And so no matter what it is, if you're good at it and you know what the game is, then play it to its fullest and you'll succeed. So that's the game I'm going to be playing.
100%. And we come from construction background, so we both know that game. There's a lot of people doing well in construction. There's a lot of people just getting by every day, barely making ends meet. So people are all the time, they're paycheck to paycheck. I've been that way. I know how to get out of that, but by no means are we the greatest. That's the whole point of this channel, is to document where we're at now and where we will be 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road.
Yeah, and it's not just, people think, oh, that guy, he owns a car wash. Obviously, he makes a ton of money, but it's not just about owning a car wash. It's about capitalizing on that car wash and making sure, getting systems in place to make sure that you're going to get the most out of it. And I think that goes into anything in life, and you can't do that by yourself. You can't, create SEO system or search engine optimization by yourself if you don't know. You can try, but you're not going to succeed. So, collaborating with other people is extremely important. And like you were saying, Bryan, that we're not gurus, but collaborating with people, we can really go a long ways.
So yeah, we intend on having some guests on here who are experts in their field. We're going to promote their business, and we're going to hopefully extract some value out of them, share it with us, and share it with you guys. So that's the whole purpose of what we're doing here.
All right, Bryan, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm an active salesman. So as of now, I'm currently working, and I'm trying to build a team. So with that being said, if you have anyone in mind, or if you think you'd be a good fit, send me a text. So my phone number is 916-890-4422. We'll put that up on the screen. But with that out of the way, so I'm an active salesman right now. I'm working on building a team. I have a construction background where I just hated doing labor work all the time. My family's real estate investors. So I was in the construction game for a while, and I hated doing labor work, and I had no idea what else was out there. My friend actually put me on to a couple podcasts, Brad Lee, Alex Hormozy, guys like Andy Elliott, who are just killers. And I latched on to their energy, and I listened to what they said. They said, take a leap, jump into sales. I'd encourage that for every single person out there. So where I'm at right now is I've taken that leap, and I'm still making progress on where I'm trying to end up. But as of now, like I said, I'm trying to build that team. So hit me up if you want to join that and be a part of the growth. But yeah, that's just a little bit about me. What about you?
Nice. Yeah, I come from a blue-collar background, and, growing up in construction, I started a few businesses, one construction business, a CrossFit gym, and then I guess an e-commerce business when I was younger. But anyways, yeah, now I'm doing construction again and taking it to the moon. But I would say, like Bryan said, it all starts out with the leap. You got to know your direction, and you got to know where you're coming from, and you got to do it.
100%. And I'll say this right here. David is one of the most crazy guys when it comes to business. I mean, this man does not play around. He acts quick. And that's why, I think we've got a good friendship here, because I'm trying to surround myself with like-minded people, hence the audience that we're trying to build. So we want people that are looking to build, to grow, and, just better themselves. Yeah. So
life's too short to smell the roses. You got to cut them things and burn them.
Yeah, dog, you're the man. So yeah, that's a little bit of our intention. So we're just trying to grow, and we're documenting the process. So we'll be able to look back at this day 5 years from now and say, wow, we sound dumb, we look dumb, we know nothing, but we know something. So that's where we're at.
Yeah. Like Bryan said, we're not where we want to be yet, but we want to document the journey and help you guys out along the way. We're going to be meeting with a lot of really cool people who are experts in their industries. So like Bryan is a great salesman. He's top dog here in Boise for his company, and that's pretty awesome. And it's not about knowing everything. It's just knowing about who to go to, and we want to bring that to you guys.
And another thing, so we want to bounce off ideas with everyone. So if you guys have recommendations for us, what we want to talk about, or what we can give to you, so feel free to let us know. But yeah, like I said, I dropped my phone number. Text me if you want an opportunity to make some money, starting a sales position, even with no experience. Okay. Also, so today we're doing a special. It's Black Friday. We're going to be offering a lifetime subscription on YouTube for free today.
Brian, it's YouTube. All the subscriptions are free, and they're always free, not just today.
Okay, well, with that, you can at least, drop a like on the video, show some support, show some love.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah.
Cool. Right on. Cool.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.